Did you know that there are simple ways to get that extra boost that you need? Well, if that sounds good to you, then make sure you listen to today's episode. This is the Enjoy Life podcast. If you feel overwhelmed or stuck and you want to break free so that you can find your power to take action to achieve your goals and enjoy life, then you're in the right place. Welcome, my friend. I am glad that you're here. My name is Nick Maisie, and it's my desire to be your guide through this material so that you can choose your mindset, goals, and actions so you can guide your life to go in the direction that you want to go and enjoy it. Now let's dive right in. Hello, and welcome to episode 160 of Enjoy Life. My name is Nick. I'm just thrilled that you're here. As always, I give you the episode number at the very beginning of the episode. That way, if you ever want to check out the show notes or anything that I talk about or just go back to it, you can go to nickmaisie.com and just search for the episode number. So that would be 160 for this one. Before we really get into the episode, I got to share with you something. I've been really working hard trying to find just more ways to give you more value. I want to help you to guide your life to go in the direction that you want it to go. There's so many things going on in the world and in our lives that we don't have control over, that we don't get to choose. But there are certain things that you can choose. There's certain things that each one of us can do that can help shape just our whole lives and they make such a big impact. It's those small steps. So I've been trying to figure out a way to be able to just help you with that a little bit more. And along those lines, there's a major announcement coming up. It's coming up soon on March 2nd. So get ready for March 2nd because I'm going to have a lot more information for you on how to help you to do that so that you can enjoy life, so that you can be intentional, so that you can make it what you want it to be and just enjoy the fruits of your efforts. So get ready for March 2nd because I think it's going to be a lot of fun and a lot of good stuff. On to today's episode, it's about supercharging your efforts. So most of my material is here to help you to really boost your efforts, to make the most of what you got and what you can do so that you can achieve what you want. That's where most of my materials is all about that. But sometimes you need just a little bit of a boost to supercharge those efforts to make them as effective as they can be. So what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to share with you some ways that you can supercharge your efforts. Now, if you've been around this podcast for a while, a lot of this is going to sound familiar because a lot of my material is here to help you just to do that, to make your efforts effective so that you can claim the power that you have. So, let's just dive right into the list. And I'm going to remind you of this at the end, but I'm going to go ahead and say it now. You don't have to do it all at once. You can't do it all at once. So just try to, when we're going through these different things, just remember or write down which ones really resonate with you or hey, I can start there. Whatever it is, pick out something that you're going to do that's going to be able to help you to move forward. All right, so the first one is just getting clear. Getting clear on maybe what you want, what you're working toward, what's important to you. There's so much power in getting clear. And sometimes, we might feel like our efforts aren't effective or we're getting distracted a lot and stuff like that. And that's where the power of getting clear is. There's power in clarity. There's power in clarity. Taking a little bit of time and getting clear, that can really help your efforts to go in the right direction. So that's the first one, is getting clear. And now the next one, is really making sure that you're clear and that and that you can explain your why. Why? Now, not that you'd explain it to other people, but when you can put words to your why, why you want to achieve certain things, why something's important to you, when you can put words and explain your why, then it that it's resonating deeply within you. Your why. What's the payoff? We're all talking about, guiding your life to go in the direction that you want to go, achieving goals, all that awesome stuff. No, I think it's awesome, but all that awesome stuff. But why is it important to you? What's that payoff? What's that why? Really, and when you're struggling to move forward, you're struggling to take action, when it's tough, when life's tough, go back to your why, that your goals are important. And a lot of times that can just give you that little extra boost and give you a little supercharge. For me, all my goals that are tied to my family, I just got to think about them. And then all of a sudden, okay, I'm going to do whatever it is. Like, even if it's some of my health goals, when it comes down to taking care of my health, well, if I need to take care of my health so that I can have more energy and be a better dad, well, then, yeah, I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to go, get some exercise because I need to be the best dad I can be. That's my why. What's your why? So we have getting clear. We have, your why, using your why to supercharge your efforts. Then the next one is practice mentally. Practice mentally. There's so much power, in your mindset and what's going on in your mind. So when I talk about practicing mentally, I want you to visualize doing the hard parts and doing them and doing the work, and making it through those challenges and obstacles. That can be such a benefit when you're actually seeing yourself doing the work, overcoming those obstacles, pushing through those challenges. See yourself getting back up when you get knocked down and see yourself achieving that goal. It's huge. It's huge. Back in psychology school, way back when, they talked about us working with people through addictions and actually seeing themselves, go overcoming the challenges that might come their way, visualizing that. Because what it is you're priming your brain. I'm going to get back to that one in the next, but this is one way to kind of prime your brain. There's also a really cool little experiment they did, one of the studies that I had to learn about, where they had people just pretend like they were lifting their finger, like scrunching their finger up. And they found out that by mentally visualizing themselves scrunching their finger strength actually increased. They test their finger strength by lifting a little weight prior to the visualization exercises, and then they'd have them practice mentally visualizing them scrunching their finger for a long time, and their strength actually increased. There's so much power in practicing mentally. If you're struggling, see yourself doing the hard things that you need to do. See yourself doing them, overcoming those challenges, breaking through those barriers, and then see yourself getting the goal and achieving the goals that you want and getting that success. It's not just visualizing the success. You got to visualize yourself doing the hard stuff, because then you get better at that. And then when those challenges pop up, man, you're going to be ready to knock them out. All right. I really need to do a full episode on that one. And that's a mental note to myself. But so we have getting clear, your why, practice mentally. And the next one is priming your brain. Priming your brain. Get your brain ready to act how you want to act. Now, some of that is through the practicing mentally, but this one's a little bit more, a little bit different. Who do you want to act like? Who do you want to act like? I want you to prime your brain to act in a way that's going to serve you best. It's going to help you to achieve your goals, to live the life that you want to live. I want you to prime your brain to act in a way that you want to act. See, it's not about acting like somebody different, but it's kind of neat when you can, think about somebody that has the characteristics that you want, and maybe they're a really good leader, or they're a very eloquent speaker, or maybe they're just they help a lot of people, or maybe they're the parent, the dad, the mother that you say, hey, that is an awesome dad, that's an awesome husband or wife. Look how they treat their spouse. Whatever it is, see the characteristics. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you, it's not about you being somebody else. You already have that in you. You have that in you, and I know you have it in you because if you see those characteristics as important, then you value them, and to some degree, they have to be in you for you to value them. If you didn't care about being a good parent or a good spouse, if you didn't care about that, then it might not be in you. But if you care about that, then it's already in you a little bit. So see those things, and you have it in you, so start to draw them out. And if you want to really dive into that, I recommend you check out Alter Ego by Todd Herman. He's been working with people for decades, really high performance, like top CEOs, Olympians, and such like that, to help them draw out the characteristics from within themselves to be able to perform at the best in the areas of life they want to achieve or succeed in. So that's Todd Herman's book, Alter Ego. There's a great way of explaining how to pull out the characteristics from within yourself so that you can perform how you want to perform in any life area. If you want to check out some other books that I highly recommend, just go to nickmacy.com/books. And this is a little mental note to myself once again, to make sure I add Alter Ego and a whole bunch of other recent books that I've read to that page. There's some good things to help you to, perform how you want to perform in the life area so that you can guide your life to go where you want and enjoy it. All right. The last one for today's episode, because I don't know if you saw the title, but we have another one of these part 2s coming up soon. But the last one for today's list is to write your goals in pen and your plans in pencil. Write those plans in pencil. Get ready to change and adjust those plans. Because, yes, you have goals that are important to you, okay? You don't need to change your goals, but you might have to change how you get there. And this is a great way to supercharge your efforts because it can be really frustrating when you write down your plan and you feel like you have to stick to your plan no matter what comes up. Well, life happens. Stuff comes up. Things don't go exactly how we planned for them to go. I'm pretty sure we all were around for 2020. I don't think that went how anybody was thinking that 2020 was going to go. But you know what? It happened. So if you had health goals, financial goals, whatever it is, just keep those goals. But since things happened, you might have to adjust. Life didn't go exactly how we thought it was going to go. So now we have to adjust. But being willing to adapt, adjust those plans, keep that goal that you're working toward and keep pushing to it. That is amazing. That when you do that, when you're adjusting, and just adapting to life, but you keep pushing forward, those are supercharged efforts when you do that. And a great way to do that is being willing to adjust that plan. And that's why I say write your goals in pen and your plans in pencil. Okay. And as I mentioned at the very beginning, you don't have to do this all at once. You can't do everything all at once. Please do not try to just do everything all at once because that can be overwhelming. And I want you to conquer overwhelm. I don't want to make overwhelm worse. I want you to conquer it. So pick just one thing. Just one thing. Maybe you're gonna practice mentally how to do the hard work that you need to do to achieve your goals, or maybe you're gonna practice drawing out those characteristics within yourself so that you can achieve what you want, live the life that you want. Maybe you're gonna adjust your plans a little bit because things didn't go exactly according how we wanted them to go. But you know what? You're gonna keep that goal, so you're gonna make a new little plan. Whatever it is, do just one thing. And start. You can start small. You can start real small. And then keep doing what works. Once you develop those habits because you started small and you added one little thing, then just keep doing what works and reduce what doesn't. That's the amazing thing about life is that you get to make those little adjustments. Just don't give up. Just keep at it. And definitely don't give up because I got some more ways that you can supercharge your efforts in next week's episode. So definitely don't want to miss that. And the best way to not miss next week's episode is to make sure that you go ahead and subscribe to this podcast. Because I'm pretty sure there's a million podcasts out there these days. I saw this thing that during 2020, during all the people being quarantined and all that stuff, that 17,000 new podcasts were started every week. I don't know if that's the correct number. That's just a number that I saw. But anywho, there's a million out there. So make sure you subscribe because you don't want to miss any of the upcoming ones. Definitely don't want to miss next week's episode for part 2 or the amazing announcement that I really hope and believe can help you to take steps toward the life that you want. And that's coming on March 2nd. All right. If you do want a little bit of extra help, overcoming any goal killers, overcoming any specific things that might be standing in the way of you achieving what you want, you can go to nickmacy.com/7GK. That's 7GK. And what that is that's the 7 goal killers that are really common. And just sometimes by seeing them, it can be a good reminder that, hey, I can overcome this goal killer. I can conquer it and I can keep going forward. So just go to nickmacy.com/7GK if you want that. And I can't wait to talk to you in next week's episode where we explore some more ways to boost your efforts and really help you achieve your goals. All right. Can't wait to talk to you again then. And And this is just your reminder that you can guide your life to go where you want it to go. You can take small steps. You can make it happen. You have the power within you. It's time for you to claim your power and take the steps toward the life that you want. You can do it. All right. If you want to achieve your goals, enjoy life, have fun, and have the energy to do it, then you have to care for your well-being. You got to care for your health. Health is so important. What we put into our body makes a difference. And if you're anything like me, then you don't want to spend a lot of extra money or time doing that. That's why I use Thrive Market. I've been using them for about a year now. They just ship to me, right to my house, all the vitamins, minerals, supplements, protein powder, healthy snacks, skin products, even toothpaste and vitamins for my little girls. You can go to nickmazy.com/thrive and check it out. See if they can help you at all to be able to care for your well-being, care for your health, so that you can enjoy life too. I was able to save enough money over Amazon that first order to pay for the membership. Plus, they're always giving away free products to try. I love it. Once again, that's nickmazy.com/thrive. That's my affiliate link. Check it out. See if the products will help you to be able to care for your well-being so that you can enjoy life.